Morning students, today we are going to discuss about the continuation topic of the plant products, that is plant fibers. Now I am going to discuss about the jute fibers. Jute fibers are very long, okay, that is about 1 to 5 meters, 1 to 4 meters in length, and these are silky, lustrous and golden brown in color. In contrast to most textile fibers which consist mainly of cellulose, but jute fibers are a part of cellulose and part of lignin. That means in most of the fibers only the cellulose is going to be present in the maximum amount. But whereas in the jute fiber it consisting of the two things, that is known as cellulose and lignin part. See here, cellulose is a major component of plant fiber, while lignin is going to be considered as a major component for the wood fiber. Therefore, partially it is going to be used in the textile fibers and also as a wood. Jute fibers is having a high strength when compared to the other fibers, and it is going to be available in low cost, and it is having more durability and versatility. Next, coming to the biological source, it is going to be obtained from the phloem fibers, okay, of Carcharodon capsularis species which belongs to the family Theliaceae. So it is going to be obtained from the phloem fiber. So here in this we are having, in most of the plants it consisting of the vascular bundles. Vascular bundles is a composed of xylem and phloem fibers, okay. So this jute fiber is going to be obtained from the phloem fiber part. So it is going to be obtained from the species that is known as Carcharodon capsularis, which belongs to the family Theliaceae. Next is description, how it is going to be appear. So it is going to be available in brown color and it is going to be rough to touch. See here, it is a jute fiber which is in the brown color. So this is a jute plant and it is a marketed product of the jute. Next is stages of production and processing. Before going directly into the stages of production and processing, we will see about the geographical occurrence. It is going to be commonly cultivated in West Bengal and basins of Ganges and in Assam. Next is stages of production and processing. So the first process here in this production and processing is cultivation. So for the cultivation of this jute plant, it requires loamy alluvial soil, okay, loamy alluvial soil, and the pH which is going to be required for this is 6 to 8, and it requires damp and warm climatic condition. It requires damp and warm climatic condition. And the next process which is going to be included here is harvesting process. After cultivation, the next process is harvesting. Okay, harvesting is going to be done after the complete growth of the plant. So it is going to be done in the month of July when the plants are in flowering stage. Okay, when plant bears flowers, at this stage we are going to do the harvesting. The stems are going to be cutted and leaves are removed and stems are tied into bundles. Okay, after harvesting of the plant, the stem portion is going to be cutted and leaves are going to be removed and these are going to be tied in the bundles. Okay, so this process is known as harvesting process. And next is after harvesting, after removal of the stem from the plant, we are going to subject it for the wetting process. Here in this wetting process, the stem bundles are submerged into water tank or pool for 10 to 21 days. And it is going to be covered with straw to protect from direct sunlight. Okay, in order to avoid direct sunlight, it is going to be protected by using the straw. This process is known as retting process. This retting facilitates the separation of bark from wood and the strands of phloem fiber from the surrounding softness tissue. These fibers are going to be separated from the wood by beating the ends of the stem. Okay, the wood is going to be separated from the fibers by beating the stems, by beating the ends of the stem. This process is known as stripping process. After stripping process, these fibers are going to be separated. Okay, and these fibers are going to be washed with the water. Then after washing, it is going to be dried in the sunlight for about 2 to 3 days. See here, it is going to be dried on the and it is going to be dried by hanging on the bamboo railing. Okay, for about 2 to 3 days this drying process is going to be continued. Next is baling and packaging process. Baling and packaging process is going to be done according to the grading system. And next is chemical constituents. So here in this chemical constituents, the main chemical constituent which is present in the jute is that is a cellulose. That about 53% of the cellulose is going to be present in the jute fiber. And other contents and other chemical constituents which is going to be present along with the cellulose are hemicellulose, that is about 20% it is going to be present, and the lignin content, so it is going to be present about 10%. And next is chemical test. How jute fibers are going to be identified. The different chemical test which is going to be used for the identification of jute is the fibers, jute fibers, when it is going to be stained with the fluoroglucinol and concentrated HCl, it gives deep red color. This deep red color is going to be obtained because of the presence of this lignin content. But this lignin content is going to be absent in the other type of fibers such as cotton, if you take one of the example. Next identification test is fibers, it will give yellowish stain with the chloride zinc iodine solution. If it is going to be treated with the chloride zinc iodine solution, it will give yellow stain. Next is uses of the jute. Okay, so it is going to be available in cheap and reasonably it is going to be strong, and it's available in large quantity. And generally it is going to be used in sacks and packing cloth and food storage, backing cloth for carpets, curtains and furnishing fabrics. And it is going to be used in geotextiles, nothing but it is going to be combined. This jute fibers is going to be mixed with the other type of soil substances, and it is going to be used as a geotextiles and technical textiles and textile composites. And it is going to be mixed with the wool and used in cheap clothing. Thank you.